Thank you very much, and I will speed it up as much as possible, not using any PowerPoints. So I will go back in history a little bit. I'm born in 1957, so going 50 years back, I can remember that. 50 years back, the water situation in Denmark was quite similar to what we face in India today. Pollution was high. Non-revenue water was kind of same level as we see in India today. Consumption per capita was high. Now, 50 years later today, where are we? I noticed under the inauguration some interesting points. One was regulation. Regulation is needed to manage the water sector. The price on water is a key instrument to manage and get the water situation under control. Metering was key. Those were three bullet points I picked out. There was actually one more, and you need money. You need money to invest in infrastructure and technology. And that is exactly what Denmark has been doing over the last 50 years. Today, we are having, if I take non-revenue water, we are at 5 to 6% in general. Water has a price. 1 cubic meter water for the customer and end user and industry cost roughly in rupees, I would say 700, 800 rupees for one cubic of water. Farmers in Denmark, they pay for the water as well. Everybody pay for the water. There's no way you can escape. Municipalities, utilities, if they exceed a 10% level of non-revenue water, they will get a penalty. And there are many incentives for the consumer to reduce his consumption. So today we are having a general consumption of 100 liter per capita per day. That's where we are today. And I think this has very much been driven by the government. They have invested, they have demanded all consumers should have smart meters. There's no way you can avoid that. So and by putting a price and taxes on water, that is what has driven us to where we are today. Now I see the Indian government do some of the same things, looking at the regulation. Maybe the price on water is a little bit, there could be something to do. Farmers don't pay for water, and there's maybe a good reason for that. But I see that India is actually on the right track. So how can we, from Denmark's side, how can we support the initiatives that are ongoing in India? We have the government-to-government collaboration between the two governments, the Green Strategic Partnership, and that actually drives a lot of activities. We do a lot of capacity building with the ministries here. And also we have companies taking in technology. We have some of the big companies here, Grundfos, Danfoss, some of the big ones. And they have actually invested here. I'm also happy to see that the Danish government, the Danish taxpayers, they have invested and are shareholder in a company like Rosso, and that shows that the technology does not only go one way from Denmark to India. This is also about, I think, by putting a man or putting something on the moon recently, India has showed that there's actually a lot of technology, a lot of learnings that we can do from the Indian side. In particular, in India, we are supporting, right now we are supporting non-revenue water initiatives in Pune. That's one specific area that we are working in. And also, I think it's important for me to say I'm not here to preach or to learn India how to do things. I'm here to motivate. I'm here to learn as well. But of course, there's a commercial interest behind everything, and that is the interest that Danish companies are seeing in the Indian market. Also setting up investments in India like we have done here. So we have around nearly 140 Danish companies that are actually have set up their subsidiaries and operations here in India. So by that, I would like to thank you very much for listening, and would like to greet India and the conference on the success going forward. It's great to be on an event like this, to meet the industry and to have the discussion. So thank you very much.